मोटिवेशन इज व्हाट गेट्स यू स्टार्टेड एंड हैबिट इज व्हाट कीप्स यू गोइंग। नमस्कार फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू हेडलाइंस ऑफ द डे। इस वीडियो में हम फोकस करेंगे इंडियन एक्सप्रेस के ऊपर और आज की हमारी पहली इंपॉर्टेंट हेडलाइन है रिपोर्ट 165 डेथ पेनल्टीज बाय ट्रायल कोर्ट्स इन 2022 मोस्ट सिंस 2000। इट इज अवेलेबल ऑन पेज नंबर 3 and here related paper to polity and governance से in this article we have to know what are the key highlights of annual death penalty report 2022। तो friends, according to report, trial courts awarded 165 death sentences in 2022 which is the highest in over 2 decades, and report also notes that cases of sexual violence continue to dominate the imposition of death penalty, right? Our next important headline is UNSC does not reflect today's realities, is paralyzed, says United Nations General Assembly President. It is available on page number 7 and here related a paper to international relations से in this article we have to know about United Nations Security Council, its mandate, criticisms, need for UN reforms and way ahead। तो दोस्तों, यूनाइटेड नेशन सिक्योरिटी काउंसिल को हमारी वेबसाइट पे बहुत अच्छे से कवर किया गया है एंड लिंक भी अवेलेबल करा दिया गया है डिस्क्रिप्शन में। बाकी अभी न्यूज में ये इसलिए है क्योंकि रिसेंटली यूएन जनरल असेंबली प्रेसिडेंट स्टेटेड दैट यूएन सिक्योरिटी काउंसिल डज नॉट रिफ्लेक्ट today's realities and is paralyzed and it is unable to discharge its basic function of maintaining international peace and security when one of its permanent members has attacked its neighbor। And do you know friends, United Nations Security Council held its first session on 17 January 1946 in London and currently it has 5 permanent members and these are China, France, Russia, UK and US, right? Our next important headline is India-Mongolia long historical ties. It is available on page number 7 and here related paper to international relations से in this article we have to know what is the present status of India-Mongolia relations and recent developments। तो दोस्तों, इसको हमारी वेबसाइट पे बहुत ही शानदार तरीके से एक्सप्लेन किया गया है एंड लिंक भी अवेलेबल करा दिया गया है डिस्क्रिप्शन में। उसके अलावा चाहें तो आप कुछ पॉइंट्स यहाँ से भी देख सकते हैं। Our next important headline is rare plateau found by ARI team could hold clues to plant survival amid climate change. It is available on page number 9 and here related to paper 1 geography section से in this article we have to know what is the significance of recently discovered low altitude basalt plateau in the Western Ghats। दोस्तों, recently scientists have discovered a new low latitude basalt plateau in the Western Ghats and it is now listed as the 4th plateau type in the mountain range। And do you know friends, there were so far 3 known plateau types in Western Ghats and these were high altitude laterite plateaus, low altitude laterite plateaus and high altitude basalt plateaus, right? Our next important headline is Gandhi in Amritsar. It is available on page number 10 and here related to paper 1 significant personalities say in this article we have to know about Mahatma Gandhi, his contributions to the freedom struggle, Gandhian values and their relevance in present scenario। तो friends, nation will pay homage to the father of the nation Mahatma Gandhi on his 75th death anniversary today and this is also observed as Martyrs Day। And do you know friends, Mahatma Gandhi was assassinated on this day in 1948। बाकी अदर पॉइंट्स के लिए फ्रेंड्स एक लिंक अवेलेबल करा दिया गया है तो आप वहां से कुछ पॉइंट्स देख सकते हैं। उसके अलावा यहाँ भी अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन किया है तो आप यहाँ से भी देख सकते हैं, ठीक। Our next important headline is Census Matters. It is available on page number 10 and here related to paper 1 population and associated issues से in this article we have to know what is census, why is it important and how will delay in census impact administrative functions, welfare schemes and other data sets। तो दोस्तों, इसको हमारी वेबसाइट पर रिसेंटली बहुत ही शानदार तरीके से एक्सप्लेन किया गया है, लिंक भी अवेलेबल करा दिया गया है डिस्क्रिप्शन में। उसके अलावा कुछ पॉइंट्स आप चाहें तो यहाँ से भी देख सकते हैं। Our next important headline is enforcing patent bargain. It is available on page number 11 and here related to paper 3 intellectual property rights say in this article we have to know about the intellectual property rights ecosystem in India, structural and legislative changes in the last few years, various initiatives of the government and what more steps need to be taken in this context। तो दोस्तों, intellectual property rights are the rights given to person over the creations of their minds and they usually give the creator an exclusive right over the use of his her creation for certain period of time। बाकी फ्रेंड्स, इससे रिलेटेड कुछ कंटेंट हमारी वेबसाइट पे अवेलेबल है, आप वहां से भी देख सकते हैं, लिंक अवेलेबल करा दिया गया है डिस्क्रिप्शन में। उसके अलावा यहाँ भी कुछ अच्छे पॉइंट्स गिवन है तो आप एक बार यहाँ से भी देख लीजिएगा, ठीक। Our next important headline is the inflation in milk. It is available on page number 13 and ये related to paper 3 economy section से. In this article we have to know why are milk prices so high and what can be done about it. दोस्तों ये दोनों ही पॉइंट्स यहाँ पे बहुत अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन किए गए हैं. स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड आर्टिकल है, आप एक बार देख लीजिएगा. ठीक. Our next important headline is in High Courts and Supreme Court, safe abortion debate continues. It is available on page number 13 and here related to paper 2 polity and governance. In this article we have to know about abortion law in India, Supreme Court's judgment, emerging issues and future outlook. तो दोस्तों इसको हमारी वेबसाइट पे लाइन बाय लाइन बहुत अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन किया गया है. लिंक भी अवेलेबल करा दिया गया है डिस्क्रिप्शन में. उसके अलावा कुछ पॉइंट्स आप यहाँ से भी देख सकते हैं. बाकी अभी न्यूज में इसलिए है क्योंकि रिसेंटली दिल्ली हाई कोर्ट हैज अलाउड अ माइनर हु हैड बीन रेप्ड टू टर्मिनेट हर 25-week pregnancy and framed guidelines for officers investigating cases of rape and sexual assault where pregnancy exceeds 24 weeks. And do you know friends, Indian law currently stipulates a ceiling of 24 weeks for termination of pregnancy for certain special categories including survivors of rape and other vulnerable women such as differently abled women and minors, right? Our next important headline is Mughal garden to Amrit Udyan. It is available on page number 13 and ये related to paper 1 history section से and miscellaneous section से भी इसको लिंक कर सकते हैं. In this article we have to know about Amrit Udyan. दोस्तों recently government renamed the Mughal gardens in New Delhi's Rashtrapati Bhavan as Amrit Udyan in keeping with the theme of Azadi ka Amrit Mahotsav. And do you know friends, Mughals were known to appreciate gardens. बाकी other points you can go through this article. Our next and last important headline is Polar Vortex. It is available on page number 13 and ये related to paper 1 geography section से. In this article we have to know about polar vortex. तो दोस्तों it is a large area of low pressure and cold air surrounding both of the Earth's pole and it always exists near the poles but weakens in summer and strengthens in winter, right? तो फ्रेंड्स आज के लिए इतना ही. Thanks for listening. For regular updates you can follow us on various social media platforms.